Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson said last week that voters will not be allowed to open carry at the polls on Election Day, saying that this is a move to better protect voters at the polls. Now, open carrying of firearms is prohibited at polling places and hallways used by voters to exit or enter a polling place or within 100 feet of the building. Now, this does require police and sheriff agencies around the state to enforce this, but many have openly said that they will not. Benson says the goal here is to make sure people do not feel threatened while voting. Michigan Attorney General released a statement supporting Benson's move, saying every eligible voter should be able to do safely without fear or intimidation.
My job as the state's chief election officer is simply to ensure that every voter is protected. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're issuing a very narrowly tailored regulation to ensure that the open carry of firearms at polling places, which can be intimidating or potentially threatening or harassing for voters, is simply not appropriate and not allowed.
Now, like you guys said, we are on track to break records this year with more than 3 million absentee ballots being registered this year and over half of them already having been returned. Now, this means that we are on track to break records because in 2016, 4.7 million people turned out to vote. So that's all good news. But Benson is encouraging voters to deliver their ballots in person rather than sending them in the mail by dropping them off at election drop boxes just like this one here in downtown Grand Rapids. And if you're not comfortable doing it this way, you can go to your local clerk's office. But for now,